What is going on, guys? This is Cal here with the Bourbon Kingpin channel. Man, sorry on the delay for videos. I've been really busy and I was going to record sometime this week this guy, this one, and this one, but I just couldn't make the time up. It was finals week for it was like the final week for school for me. You know, summer semester's over with, and I was just trying to get that shit knocked out. So I just never really got a chance to, you know, do that. And then did a little hunting. Like, even though I don't record, I still always go out and hunt whenever I can. So I wound up finding, where did it go? Can't remember where I put it. Oh, right here. I wound up finding, boom, this guy right here, Joseph Magnum Cigar Blend. We're going to have a nice little review on that one. I wound up completing my larceny collection. So that's that. Oh, man. So, but I know y'all don't give a fuck about none of that. I wound up finding a bottle that I think I wasn't going to find. Said I didn't want it. Really did not want this bottle because I'm not a rum guy. But I knew it would do well on the channel. So I picked it up and boom, Wild Turkey Voyage. I'm not going to lie. As you can tell, I had some. I had some last night and I'm glad I picked it up. Even though I'm not a rum guy, by this bourbon being aged 10 years on its own and then finished for 14 years in an Alberton Jamaican rum cask, made this bourbon 10 times better. A total of 24 years of being aged. You can't go wrong, right? And the reason why I'm not a rum guy, because some rums are just straight trash and they're not really that well or not that good. But Alberton got a good name behind them and they got a really good history as well on how they make things. So for them to partner up with Wild Turkey with a good history behind them as well and a great name behind them as well, them coming together to do this, it was pretty fucking magical if you ask me after tasting it. So you know how we do reviews over here. We do one glass in the Glencairn, right? Boom. And then we do another glass on the rocks. So to keep some type of, surprise element to this bourbon, I only tried it neat. I did not try it over the rocks. So by all that being said, without any further ado, let's get inside these bottles. So I'm going to go with neat first. Even though I know what to expect, I'm going to go ahead and go in neat. So this bourbon, I got the tasting notes pulled up. So it's a notes of vanilla oak and fruits give away to molasses, rum cake, and all spices. You definitely taste that vanilla for sure, that fruit, that molasses, rum cake, all spices. That is very true. On your palate, I have to agree with them that it said it's sweet and creamy with a note of tropical and dry fruit, caramel, and aged oak. Caramel is an understatement with this one. All over your damn mouth, you just get coated with that goddamn caramel. And that tropical, that's definitely from that fucking Jamaican rum. I need to stop cursing when I make these. From that Jamaican rum. So definitely you get all of that and then some, right? Now, it's finished. It says a warm length of finished chocolate and fruit and spices. Really don't get the chocolate. And I think my palate is just not there yet to be picking up chocolate from a lot of these bourbons that say they have chocolate, notes. But I don't know. I do not get the chocolate at all. And this is coming strictly from their website. These tasting notes and these palettes and everything else and these finishes and whatnot. Now, what do I pull from it? Yes, vanilla. Yes, the aged oak, all spices, the fruit, and the caramel. God, the caramel. It is crazy. When they say rum cake, like I said, I'm not a rum fan, so I never really had any rum cake. You know what I'm saying? I always turned that shit down as a kid. So, but this bottle is crazy. And if you can, shovel up the money to go get it, definitely get it. I feel like it's worth it. Um, it's probably one of the better bottles of bourbon that I tried this year. And this is probably one of the better bourbons I ever had since having this bourbon. Since I went down on this bourbon journey, I want to say, 3 years now. So I would give it neat. I would give it a 9.8. A 9.8. I would give this neat. So let's try it on the rocks, right? Because that's what we do on this channel. Wow. This is like the perfect summer bourbon. Like, not even bullshitting you. This is like, you put this over some ice, sit outside with a stogie, you good. You good. You good for the rest of the day. The wife may be yelling at you, the kids may be doing stuff they ain't got no business, but you got your wild turkey voyage sitting there next to you, and you doing the damn thing. So I feel like on the rocks, I would give it a 9.5. 9.5 on the rocks, meat 9.8. The reason why I can't give it a full 10 is, to be honest with you, I can't justify the price. The prices was stopping me giving it a 9.5. I mean, give it a full 10. Retail, it's 275. Some places selling it for 300. Some places are selling it for 350. I'm not going to talk about what I got at my eyes for because I still can't justify the means for it. But just know that they raised the price on the Master Keep this year. This is the 2023 Master Keep, by the way. They did raise the price on it, and I feel like no matter what you do to this bourbon, it still don't justify the price. It just don't in my eyes. So if you have a buddy and he has it, try it off of him. And if you like it that much, at least you tried it first and you can go out and buy it. Like I said, I know I'm doing YouTube, so that's the reason why I purchased it so I can be able to have it on the YouTube channel and everything else. But I do feel like this is a great bottle to have in your collection if you're a bourbon fan. And if you do want to treat yourself to a nice pour every once in a while, here you go. I'm definitely going to share this with a few bourbon buddies of mine, and I already offered to give a ounce or 2 ounce pour to a guy on the Facebook group. He said he wanted to try it, and I told him I'd give him um, a nice pour off of that as well. So me, my barber, that guy so far is going to be able to try this bourbon. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, that is it for the Voyage. I feel like it's a great bourbon. If you have to have it, have it. Go buy it. I ain't mad at it. $275 is pretty steep for a bottle of bourbon, but for age for 24 years, 10 years on his own, 14s in a Jamaican rum cast, you can't beat it, man. Wild Turkey knocked this out of the park and is at a really good proof at 106. You can't beat that shit, right? So the next videos is going to come up. Let's talk about them real quick, just real briefly. We're going to do the Masters, I mean, not the Masters, the Joseph Magna Cigar Blend. We're going to do this one next. Boom. Then we're going to do the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. That's the one that came out in the beginning of the year for this year, and this is the one that came out in May that pissed a lot of people off because it's not a 12-year. Elijah Craig is only aged for 11 years and 5 months. So that's the controversy behind that one. So we're going to compare those two together, and we're going to compare it with last year's offering. I got it back here over there. So we're just going to make a full comparison of that guy. We're going to do these two as well. Remember from the last video, we're going to do these Evan Williams, and then, like I said, I'm always hunting. So I wind up finding this bad boy. So we're going to do a review on this one as well too. So we got hella content coming up very soon. I can't wait to shoot all this stuff. I'm done with school for about 2 weeks, so I'm gonna just try to hammer out a whole bunch of videos and have them ready to go for you guys back to back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get this video out to you today, edit it, get it nice and going, and then boom, we all ready. We all ready to lock and load and whatnot. All right. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Wild Turkey Master's Keep Voyage. Until next time, much love.